Sweets and Beyond. My name is Ida and today we're going to be making a pasta dish. I noticed that I haven't made any pasta dishes on my channel, so this is going to be my version of spaghetti with chicken, or espagueti con pollo Puerto Rican style. Here are the ingredients. So for the sauce, we're going to be using a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. I'm going to be using about a tablespoon of olive oil. Here I have 1 teaspoon of oregano and 1 teaspoon of basil. Here in this little thing I have 4 crushed up garlic cloves, a couple of sprigs of cilantro, 3 tablespoons or 3 cubes of sofrito, and I'm going to link down below how to make my sofrito, about a 1/4 cup of olives, salt and pepper, and here I have 4 chicken breasts that I had seasoned already with adobo, a little bit of oregano and cumin. So I just cut them in little cubes. And of course, a box of spaghetti. Let's get started. So I placed about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in this pot, and I put in the crushed up garlic. My stove right now is at a 5. It goes from 0 to 10 and it's at a 5. And we don't want this to burn. So we're going to add the basil and the oregano. We are going to add the sofrito. Ooh, it smells so good in here. And we're going to move this around until everything is melted. I also added the cilantro, I forgot to tell you. So after a couple of minutes, maybe 2 minutes, I don't know if you can see because of the steam, but everything turned like a darker green, so that means that it's cooking. So now we're going to add the 28-ounce can of the crushed tomatoes. Ooh. You can use jarred sauce for this, but you know, it's always better when you use fresh, when you make fresh stuff. So we're just gonna move this around, and this is going to be the sauce for the spaghetti. We're going to add the olives, and we're gonna cook this. My stove is still at a 5. We're just gonna make sure everything is really well mixed in and splattering all over. I'm just gonna make sure. I haven't added any salt or pepper, so now I'm gonna try it. And it needs a little bit of salt and a pepper, so to your taste. Just a little, because the chicken that we have is already seasoned. So we're just gonna lower the temperature so it could simmer while we cook the chicken. In this pan, I place about 2 tablespoons of canola oil, which I forgot to mention, but I'm going to list in the ingredients down below. My stove is at a 7 right now, so I'm just going to brown the chicken. So my sauce is at a simmer, so it's at a 2 right now. From 0 to 10, it's at a 2. So we're just going to cook the chicken until it is nice and done. Okay, so I'm still cooking the chicken. If you notice, some of the pieces are still pink, so we're going to continue stirring it around until they are no longer pink. So we need the chicken to be cooked, and if it gets nice and brown like that, even better, but not too dark. You don't want it to be all burnt. So we're going to continue cooking it until it's done. Okay, so the chicken is all nice and brown now. So instead of adding the chicken to the pot where I have the sauce, I'm going to add the sauce over here, because all these little brown bits is what's gonna flavor the sauce. So I'm just gonna add it here slowly, so I don't want anything getting messed up, because tomato sauce does stain. I think this is called also, in some places it's called Espagueti Criollo, so I don't know, but I know it is really good. So the stove, I lowered it to a 2, so to a simmer, and we're going to let this cook for at least 15 to 20 minutes to make sure all the flavors are melded together. See, look how beautiful this looks already. Wait until you taste it. So I'm gonna let this cook about 15 minutes at low. Then we're gonna start the spaghetti. Okay, so the sauce is covered. I forgot to tell you to cover the sauce to simmer. And this is what you need to see. You do not need to boil it, because it'll get stuck to the bottom and it'll burn. This is what we need, a slow cook. And over here I have my water that's boiling. No salt has been added yet, just plain old water. You add the salt when it boils, and we're going to cook the spaghetti according to the package directions. So after the spaghetti is done, we're going to combine them and I'll show you the finished product. Okay, so here it is, espaguetis con pollo, or spaghetti with chicken. I just mixed them together and it smells amazing. This is a quick and easy dish that you can make, and when times were lean in Puerto Rico, you would see a lot of espaguetis con pollo on the menu. So if you want to see more of my videos, click subscribe. Buen provecho. You know, I have to try it. How beautiful this looks. Ooh. You know, I'm gonna take a big piece of chicken. Try it.